Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Barcelona against Madrid. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph.
Deftly done. Towering header! Decent enough try.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Cristiano Ronaldo looks to dink one in. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away, and he knows it.
Aimed long and direct. Back to the keeper and go again. Daniel Carvajal. Bale. Now it's James Rodriguez. Now it's Benzema. And he's cut it out.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Oh, he's not going to get that. Neymar boots it upfield.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Out wide to the right. And it's Neymar. Daniel Carvajal hurtles into the tackle. Neymar finds himself offside.
I'm not sure about that call, you know, but we get to see replays.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. James floats one over. That's the throw. Spoon forward. Neymar with a delicate ball. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Thrust towards the front line. Toni Kroos knocks it towards the front. Dinks one in. Hit long and direct. Oh, good interception. Hoisted towards the area. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Piqué. Forward it goes. James Rodriguez plays it out to the flank. Lobs it in gently. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. Looks like a good ball through. It's a loose ball. There will be a throw-in. Done very well to intervene. Aimed forward. And it's Messi. Looks to slip it through. And the header! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Great leap! Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it?
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Modric. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Tries to get it forward quickly. Modric. Sergio Busquets cuts it out. Looking to force his way through. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. Can he find a finish now? Mascherano plays it backwards and they'll try again. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Nicely controlled. Iniesta, Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Daniel Carvajal spreads it wide. Sergio Busquets pumps it upfield. And it's Iniesta. Good idea, just poorly executed. James Rodriguez plays it into the channel. Played in deep. Massive leap! It's in!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Luis Suarez. Messi gets on the end of it. And it's in the back of the net! Barcelona are back in business.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Luis Suarez looking to get on the end of this. Neymar turns and goes back. And Messi! Oh, just wide.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Up to meet it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Barcelona didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Sergio Ramos. Throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Who's going to make this theirs? Toni Kroos with the ball through. Bale. Barcelona have a poor touch to thank for getting away with it.
Just when it was all looking a little promising too, he miscontrols as the counter-attack seemed to have good momentum. He's just got to shake it off now and put it down as a rare slip-up.
Fabio Coentrão. And it's Coentrão. And this is Benzema. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, should have put that away.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Gets up to head it! And no, he couldn't find the finish. It so nearly came off for him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him. Madrid have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Daniel Carvajal, who's set up one goal so far. Iniesta. Morata. Morata. That's really nice. Now, what next? Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Tries a through ball. Lovely feet. Could try cutting inside here. Barcelona get it back again. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Bale displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Modric pumps it upfield. Mascherano. And it's Busquets. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's there to cut it out. Shots on! Cristiano Ronaldo, who's made his mark on this game. Messi. Oh, that's a waste. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Into extra time we go. Cristiano Ronaldo. Spoon forward. That intervention was very necessary. Sergio Busquets. Tries to get it forward quickly. And has it out wide now. Sergio Ramos demonstrates his quality. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Bale goes long. And that's put paid to a promising move. Morata! Aimed long and direct. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Coentrao. Cristiano Ronaldo. Morata. And Titi pumps it upfield. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Mascherano does well to read it and intercepts. Sergio Busquets tries the route one option. Well played, he saw that coming. Fabio Coentrao. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Morata plays it out to the wing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pings it in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that should be the keeper's. Iniesta. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Can he finish? Size all around the ground. Horrible miss. Iniesta. And it's Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the pass. He's off on a marauding run. A chance! Great reaction. Oh, great save. Real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Iniesta. Messi. Chip through. Nice little flick. Keylor Navas chooses to deal with it himself. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
What a fantastic tussle, Peter. I thought we'd get a mistake or two as players began to tire towards the end, but fear of defeat seems to just keep them going, and it's a case of who wants to step up now.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Boy, you can feel the tension. Neymar steps up to take the first one. Great stop, keeper's denied him.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Oh, amazing, he's failed too, and we're still level after the first round. And so the captain steps up.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Bale steps calmly forward. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Luis Suarez will take the third penalty. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
I think the tension must have got to him because that went straight into the keeper's arms.
Ah, super penalty, pick that one out.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Barcelona from one behind. He's put it wide.
Oh, he got that contact all wrong.
Ter Stegen must keep this out. This is match point. Off the post!
And the keeper knew he was beaten, so what a bonus.
He cannot afford to miss. And there it is, the decisive kick. So after a gruelling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't fault the effort and the endeavour we saw, but they probably just lacked a little adventure and not enough ambition in their play, and ultimately I think they paid the price.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Manchester against Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bravo gets it upfield. Aguero. Now it's Yaya Toure. De Bruyne. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bale. Modric pumps it upfield. Out wide to the right. Benzema! Yaya Toure. Cristiano Ronaldo gets his foot in there. Aim forward. And it's Yaya Toure. De Bruyne. Sterling goes for the cross.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Hoisted towards the area.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Fernando. Thrust towards the front line. He's got the ball glued to his feet. It's a long forward pass. James Rodriguez. Tries a through ball. There's no flag. Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Up to meet it! It's anyone's ball. Now it's James Rodriguez. De Bruyne tries the route one option. Looks to slip it through. Done very well to intervene. Danilo. Aguero. Nolito. Forward it goes. Deftly done. Bale. Has gone out. And it's Danilo. Fernando goes long and forward. Now it's Nolito. Yaya Toure. Steered out wide. He'll have a dip! Aimed long and direct. And it's Benzema. Looks like a good ball through. That'll be a throw-in. Away from immediate danger. De Bruyne. Referee's given a throw. Modric with the ball through. Danger averted for now. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And he's kept it out. Out for a throw. Nolito. Spoon forward. Sterling looks to dink one in. Now the pass. It's a loose ball. Nolito wanders offside.
Oh, that was marginal, I'd say, very marginal.
Bale. Danilo. Bale floats one over. Well read, he sorted that out. Goal! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Lob and high towards the flank. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Decent enough try. To the goalkeeper. Oh, good interception. And it's half-time here.
Manchester find themselves trailing and not having the best of outings, so it calls for a collective effort now of fighting spirit and a show of pride, just to sort things out.
We're underway again.
Manchester need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
And it's Danilo. Danilo passes it through. Benzema with a long pass out wide. It's come loose. Yaya Toure tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it high. Sterling looking to get on the end of this. And he's cut it out. James Rodriguez pushes it out wide. Manchester still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Benzema with the ball through. Company gets it back. Keeper's got good distance on that. Who's going to make this theirs? James. Bravo deals with it effortlessly. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Marcelo with a delicate ball. Timely intervention. He can get that clear. Fired in from distance. Can he put it away? In for the follow-up. Oh, the ball's come loose. Played it early.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Manchester get it back again. Looks to slip it through. Aguero tries a long pass towards the front. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
And the defence can get it clear. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Bruyne. Now it's Aguero.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Tries a through ball. Oh, he's found him in space.
Well, they're not been troubled too much at the back, so they can play on the front foot, but losing possession still presents danger.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
Modric plays it out to the flank. Clichy. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. De Bruyne. Yaya Toure. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
And it's De Bruyne. Cristiano Ronaldo with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Isco. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Spoon forward.
Cristiano Ronaldo can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Sterling. Bale. Now the pass. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Played out to the right. De Bruyne. Tony. And there goes the final whistle. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
Listen, they had plenty of time to overcome the setback, but for me, they never quite had enough adventure in their play to get back into that one. You